Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Car Czar. Today is hopefully the first of many channel updates, an opportunity for me to discuss the future of this channel and give you a slightly more personal insight into what goes on behind the scenes of Car Czar. I know most of you are here because of the title. You guys want to know why I sold my supercharged Audi R8 V10. But I'll get to that later. What I want to start by discussing is something many of you have been curious about, and that is why I choose to present in English instead of Urdu. और देखें भाइयों और बहनों, सीधी सी बात है, उर्दू में हमें कोई मसला नहीं है प्रेजेंट करने का. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह ने उर्दू सिखाई हुई है हमें. हम ठीक है, आप बर्गर कहना चाहें तो कह लें, लेकिन उर्दू आती है. लेकिन what my intention was, and let me give you a bit of a backstory so you guys better understand this. What my intention when starting Car Czar was, it was to portray a softer, slightly different image of Pakistan all over the world. Because I am an international student at the moment in the UK, and I get a lot of questions that are oftentimes very negative remarks of Pakistan. I mean, once I clearly remember this, it was in Toronto, I was sitting in class, and this kid came up to me and he's like, do you guys ride donkey carts to school or do you guys have cars? And that, being a Pakistani, यार वो दिल में लगी बात हमें. तो हाँ, आप लोग सही कहते हैं कि अगर मैं उर्दू में प्रेजेंट करूँगा तो मेरी पाकिस्तान में रीच काफ़ी बढ़ेगी. बिल्कुल सही कहते हैं आप लोग. लेकिन मेरा इरादा ये नहीं है. Yes, I do enjoy the fact that I am getting Pakistani audience. I love it. I wouldn't have anyone else watch my videos. But that's the thing. Pakistan has such a negative image internationally that I feel like this, although a small step, could help, people understand Pakistan that little bit better. Because yeah, right now I'm focusing on cars in Karachi. The situation would have it as such. But in the future, I plan to take my cars to places like Khunjrab Pass, the highest paved road in the world, places like Boozy Pass and stuff like that. And what that'll mean is people will gain a deeper insight into what Pakistan really is. क्योंकि यार हम लोग गधे गाड़ी पे स्कूल नहीं जाते हैं. यहाँ एक दफ़ा बंदे ने मेरे से पूछा था पाकिस्तान में मैकडॉनल्ड्स है या नहीं. मतलब यार इतनी गंदी रेपुटेशन दी गई हुई है पाकिस्तान को कि मैंने सोचा अल्लाह ने अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है तो कोशिश करते हैं कि हम किसी तरीके से इस मिस रिप्रेजेंटेशन को चेंज करें. तो दैट इज़ द रीज़न व्हाई आई चूज़ टू प्रेजेंट इन इंग्लिश, so that people from not only Pakistan can enjoy my content, not only India, but people from all over the world. Because that's what this is really about, to portray a softer image of Pakistan by using the one thing I am passionate about, cars. Now I want to really quickly also touch on, and I promise I will get to the fact as to why I sold the Audi R8. But before I do that, I want to just touch on what the future of this channel holds. Because first of all, the area that I live in has been placed under a 2-week lockdown by the government of Sindh due to COVID-19. And not just that, but unfortunately last week, I tested positive for COVID-19 as well. While I was taking not every single precaution, I'll admit I was being careless, reckless in certain instances, but I was trying my best to take care to the best of my ability, or to the best of my willingness rather. But even that wasn't enough. And so last Tuesday, I did unfortunately test positive for COVID-19. I had symptoms for a day. I had a fever and honestly a body ache that I cannot even explain to you guys. The severity of that body ache is something that I have never felt in my life before. And I urge all of you to, if you guys for whatever reason are for whatever reason disregarding or undermining the effects of COVID-19, I would urge you guys to really pay attention to this disease, because it's not just a hoax or a virus created to keep you indoors for whatever governmental ploy this may be a part of. It's a real virus. It exists, and it's struck really close to home with me. I had a couple of videos planned, like a review of the Evo 8, a review of the Mustang C63, Adil Bhai's GTR, but unfortunately, because of the uncertainty in the world and the whole, obviously as a result of the whole COVID situation, I was unable to get behind the wheel of those fantastic cars. But I would like you guys to know that as soon as I can, I will be back making videos every single week, because I love what I'm doing right now. I'm honestly having more fun doing this than I have had doing anything else in my life. Partly that's down to the fact that you guys, my fans, are absolutely amazing. I mean, 2,400 subscribers in less than 2 months of being at this full time. That's incredible to me, and I can't thank you guys enough. But I also am enjoying this because I am working on something that I am actually passionate about. Ever since I was, younger, I've only been passionate about one thing: cars. And alhamdulillah, having the ability to do something about that passion has really made my life a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. And as a result, I promise I will be bringing you guys content, not just from Pakistan, but from all over the world, from places like Dubai, the UK. Once flights opens up, I'll be going to Dubai and shopping for my next supercar. And that leads me very appropriately, actually, into the whole reason behind making this video, which is to answer your guys' question as to why I sold the supercharged Audi R8 V10. So now the reason as to why I sold the Audi R8. Don't get me wrong, I was not bored of that car. It wasn't an easy decision having to sell the car. But that said, it was a decision that I do not regret, because I had the car for over a year and a half, and I enjoyed that car to the fullest. I mean, I drove 16,000 kilometers. I did certain modifications like the wheels, the spoiler, and I really had a good time with the car. I had a good experience owning it. But it was, I guess, time to move on, time to move forward, time to move towards bigger things. And inshallah, once the worldwide situation does ease up ever so slightly, I will be going to Dubai and I will be test driving supercars, and I will be shopping for my next supercar. And what I'm more excited to do than that is bring you guys along for the ride. Because for the first time ever, I have someone to share my excitement with. Obviously you have your family and you have your friends, but to have a whole audience that is actually interested and enjoying my content, I mean, that's an amazing feeling. And I can't wait to bring you guys along for what the future, inshallah, as far as a supercar for the channel holds. As for now, well, obviously I have my Brabus 730 that I could never, ever, ever, inshallah, get rid of. And then I have also bought back the Boxster GTS that I did a review on a few weeks ago. Because, and trust me when I tell you, no matter how many cars you have, no matter what your garage is full of, whether it be Ferraris or Lamborghinis or McLarens, in my humble opinion, every single garage needs a Porsche. Because there is that magic. And I only realized that after having driven the Boxster GTS and the 911 GT3 as well more recently. As far as new cars coming in, well, obviously, inshallah, you guys should be expecting a new supercar, not anytime soon, but in the future for sure, inshallah. And as far as more recent or in closer proximity to where we are right now, I do have a new car coming. It's not a supercar, but it's a car that should be a lot of fun to follow for you guys and a lot of fun to drive for me as well. Because it's a V... Actually, I'm not going to tell you anything about the car. You guys are just going to have to wait and see what's coming. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up everything I wanted to talk about with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise you I will be back as soon as the situation allows, but I don't think that I'll be able to make a video for you guys next week, unfortunately. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Car Czar out.